His right leg is hurting. Donovan hands it off to Cade Hatton. Oh, and he's going to be tackled for a loss Michael Rayner.
Just a good, clean, hard tackle.
Kieran Morris was the one who spread him out over here and allowed Rayner to come up and make that tackle. So great job there by those two guys on that Rivercrest defense. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 18, 8-yard loss on that play. And that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter as the clock is at 0. And so here we go, going into the final quarter. Rivercrest on top 42-7 here in 4A conference action. So get ready to.
I think we're back up. You just have to. You may have to go out and come back in. Let me see here. Sorry about the technical difficulties here tonight. We'll be back at home next Friday night for senior night, and get out there early. Going to be a big crowd with the big ball game against Blythe. We're watching the Blythe score and see how that's going to play out. If it's 2 undefeated teams going against each other, or I think it's going to be for the conference championship either way.
Right.
And so it's going to be a really big Friday night next week as we wrap up the regular season.
And it's senior night. So
yes, it is.
Make sure you get there early if you want a seat, because it'll be pretty sure it'll be full.
Big play there by Michael Rayner to Kieran Morris did a good job stretching that play out against Cade Hatton at the end of the 3rd, and Michael Rayner, good hard hit to knock him out of bounds. And
big tackle there.
Big tackle. I noticed he's been playing more corner tonight. Michael Rayner has.
Yes.
So it's good to see him out there.
I think those guys enjoy hitting, being the hitter rather than hittee sometimes, because on offense, everybody's out to knock your head off, and it's good to kind of be on the other side of the ball once in a while.
So 3rd down and 18 for Trumann. I'm sure this is 4-down territory for them as they're down 42-7. He's going to hand it off to Hatton, and Hatton is going to pick up about 10 yards there, looks like.
Tell you what, he is a good slippery runner. I tell you, he is quick, and you better watch it or that dude will be gone.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for Trumann. They're at the Rivercrest 31 with 11:35 left to go in this ball game.
Still Pocahontas 14, Chickasaws of Blythe 12 at the end of the 3rd quarter.
If you're just joining us, Kobe Turner has about 191 yards and 4 touchdowns.
9 carries.
On 9 carries.
Let's get the ball back right here. What do you think? They've had it long enough.
I'd like it.
So Donovan throws it over to the left side. He had some pressure there.
Yeah.
Wyatt Lancaster and Kieran Morris were in there on that quarterback, and he had to hurry that throw, and he threw it over the head of the receiver.
Number 5, Wyatt Lancaster. He eats quarterbacks for lunch, I think. And, man, that dude loves putting the pressure on the quarterback.
He does.
Rivercrest will take over on downs with 10:50 and counting. We have a running clock here. The mercy rule is in effect as Rivercrest on top 42-7. And they'll take over possession at their own 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
Hey, thank you. After we lost our internet, 111 of you have found us again, so that's good.
Nice.
Man, I tell you, you never know on the road what you're going to encounter, but thank you for hanging with us. Coach, I was just thinking, we don't really have a nickname for Wyatt. He needs some kind of nickname, don't he? Or is Wyatt good enough? You know, kind of like Wyatt Earp or something, I guess. He's going to shoot you down, but I don't know. I don't know what you would call him. He's just everything on that defense.
He's kind of just a straight-laced guy. You know, he's just serious, all business.
That'll be
we're going to call a timeout.
We didn't have the play we wanted to run, and so we're just going to call a timeout. And clock's going to stop with 10:07 left. And
I tell you what the opposing coaches call him. That's trouble.
Yeah,
that's trouble.
Because he's always in there in that backfield. He's always causing.
I do notice a lot of the teams we play try to run the other way from where he's lined up.
But he's still.
Or they add extra blockers to his side, and yet he's still putting up crazy tackles.
Yeah.
So it's unreal.
You know, and he bulked up a little bit over the summer.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's a little bit stronger than he was the last few seasons, and so that's paying off for him.
I wonder how many times the opposing coaches uses we got to watch number 5 during practice the week before.
Well, he's kind of unassuming because you look over and you don't see a 250-pound guy that everybody's going, that guy looks amazing. But, man, he's as tough as they come on the field.
Yes, he is. He is tough. and he's fun to watch, man, because he's gonna bring the load every time.
Okay, here we go. So 1st and 10, again at the 31-yard line.
I was thinking the assassin.
Jaden Young is in at quarterback. He passes over to Buda Harris. Buda catches.
Get up, Buda.
He's got a few blockers out in front. He's going to take it out of bounds at the Trumann 41-yard line.
Little connection of the sophomores right there.
Yeah. His sister Cameron said
28-yard.
She's calling him
Looks like they're bringing it back.
Oh, there's a flag at the 31.
No.
Cameron says she's calling him Wyatt the Riot, so I don't know. He causes some riots, I think. But
looked like we had an ineligible receiver downfield.
Well, that was an awfully quick pass to have somebody too far downfield, so I'm not sure about that one, but
we're good for one or two of them a game, and I don't ever understand. I don't know.
This may be the first game in a while that a touchdown hadn't been called back.
Right.
Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah, at least he didn't score. That would have been sadder.
We got another timeout charged to Rivercrest with 9:12 left to go in this one.
I think he's got some of the backup guys in there, and so maybe a little bit more coaching here and things with some of these younger guys. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I see.
Johnny wanted to kind of talk about why that was downfield, and he's out there trying to plead his case.
Yeah, it was such a quick play. It's hard to get somebody too far downfield.
Right.
So I'm not sure on that one either.
Plus, the pass was just kind of lateral,
it was
wasn't
straight out there.
It was.
Him,
yeah,
and I think that's what Johnny's saying. He's pointing at it was lateral pass. It wasn't down the field pass.
Hey, if it was a lineman downfield, hats off to that quick lineman.
Yeah,
he got down there fast.
Yeah.
So
must have been Rayner there on the line because he'd be the only one to get down there that quick.
Wow.
Coach Fleming's still not liking that explanation.
Hey, I love that it's 42-7. He's still coaching hard.
Absolutely.
I mean, a play's a play, and
sure.
I'm with you. You said it right off the bat. You got to be really fast to get down the field that quick because it was just turn and throw is all it was.
So, again, 1st down and 15 now after the penalty. Ball's on the 26. Jaden Young in at quarterback. He's going to keep it, take it on the right side, back up the middle.
There.
And he's hit pretty hard there at the end of that play, but he picks up.
He delivered a good lick, too.
Yeah.
He picks up about 10 yards on the play.
I know Coach Robinson has to be holding his breath every time he tucks it.
I was just thinking that. I've said it so many times this season I quit saying it, but I do that too. And speaking of basketball, I can't look at him without thinking about basketball. And, Ronnie, you're going to be playing about a week, aren't you?
Week from tomorrow, yes, sir.
That's crazy.
It's here. I know Ronnie's excited.
We're ready. Young on the keeper.
Oh, nice.
Man.
He's going to have the first down. He bounces off a tackler. He's still on his feet. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 10. Touchdown, Jaden Young.
Woo! 62 yards.
62 yards, no flags.
That's his. What's crazy, guy? That's his first touchdown of the year on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh wow,
man. Playing a little quarterback tonight, and I guess that does show you that probably Joe Lewis is out tonight because he played the backup last week in the quarterback spot. So I'm not sure what's wrong with Joe Lewis, but he is not playing tonight much. Don't think we've seen number 7 at all tonight.
It's going to be Josh Johnson to kick the extra point.
What a run. I tell you, the same thing there, man. He got hit a couple, 3 times and just kept running through them.
There's a snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good.
All right.
So snuck right over there.
So with 7:35 and counting, Colts increased their lead to 49-7. Here on senior night for the Trumann Wildcats at RMC Stadium.
And a big old win tonight. I tell you, this is gonna resound through the conference because Trumann's played everybody close. I mean, I don't know if they've really had a. Dan, give us some pregame notes here as I look at their scores, and they've played everybody. They lost Hoxie 6-12. They beat Manila 27-0, Newport 33-6, so they won some big games there. Westside 43-9, but most of the other games have been within 1-2 scores. So for Rivercrest to put up this kind of game tonight is going to we're going to hear about this from some of the sports networks and things.
Like you said, I think it's more how Rivercrest played tonight than who Trumann is as a team.
Yeah.
Trumann's been a very tough team all year long.
I agree. And I just believe, I want to believe that we're peaking at the right time. You know, they say that all the time. Their best time to peak is at playoff time, and it really looks like that's what we're doing. And it goes back to what we've talked about pretty much a bunch, is getting everybody healthy.
And that's what I'm saying. Some of these guys only have 3 or 4 games on their legs right now. So they've been out injured. But
going to be a fair catch there, I guess. And
yeah, that was Cubitt at the
At the 36-yard line?
Yes. Yeah, they had a fair catch there. They're going to put it down. 37. We got 5:45, and the clock is running. We're going to be done here in about 6 minutes. What kind of timeouts we got left?
Lancaster's not on the field right now, so he's probably done for the night.
We'll have to save that for home next week.
On senior night.
That's
Hopefully
right.
he'll break that record next week on senior night. That'll be pretty appropriate.
See Noah Adams out there. Brownlee's out there. Number 65, Wesley Gray is out there. Hatton's going to have the football.
Slips down
as Mike Faison was there getting ready to hit him.
He was trying to reach around number 12, Gavin Greenwell, and as he reached around there, the runner just slipped down and went to the turf.
Emmanuel Harris is out there, the D-man. And then number 10, Jackson Eflin, is also in on that front line. You have number 20, Monterius Smith at linebacker. Nolan Williams out there as well. Cash Spann. Hunter Ellis is playing safety. That's going to be Osmond.
Nice tackle right there.
Cash Spann on the tackle.
Cash Spann. So
very nice tackle.
And you also have Sakori Bonner out there, number 9 for the Colts on defense.
Yeah, a lot of reserves.
Number 34, Roosevelt Banks, the junior, checks in, as well as number 80.
Didn't see Osmond at the end of that last drive, so it's good to see him back out there.
Yeah. Emmanuel Harris, 77's out there on the line. And got a lot of guys getting some experience here tonight. Big game for them.
So 4 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. That's going to be Osmond.
Ooh, right up the gut.
Keep it. He's going to
look out.
Ooh.
Number 30
Hunter Ellis is going to be the last hope there for that defense as he brings him down.
Yeah, that's the play we've been looking for to stop all night. Mostly we have, but boy, when he breaks free, he is a quick one. He's a fast one to catch, and we did catch him. It's Hunter Ellis.
Number 63, Cruz Ayala checks in, as well as number who's this over here? 19, I think, is Tyron Henry over here on the near side cornerback spot.
Trying to get you some of these names in here, guys that getting a little playing time tonight. I know their families like to hear their name called.
That's going to be Hatton on the carry.
Got a block
Takes it
there
to the right side. He cuts back to the left in the middle of the field.
He's still coming.
What a cut.
Oh, he's going to make
a move over there.
What a run.
And he is going to score it.
We got a player down there as they kind of kept blocking.
So with 3 minutes left to go in this game, the Trumann Wildcats score their second touchdown.
Man, I bet 5 or 6 guys had their arms on him, and he just ran through them.
Yeah. Good run.
Sakori Bonner was the last person to have a chance at him, and he just made a move there, and Sakori slipped and fell down, and he was able to take it in.
EPC and Desark's got a big game going tonight. EPC's up 22-16 with 3:35 left in the game. So one score game there going in the last minutes. EPC and Desark. EPC up right now, 6.
Garcia with the point after. It's good. So with 2:15 and counting now, Rivercrest on top 49-14.
The band cranks it up over there again. We've talked about them a little bit tonight. They're, if you hadn't heard, their band competition was canceled for tomorrow, calling for some storms and things tomorrow afternoon. And so they're not going to ASU. They will have a send-off for state tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock at the Rivercrest, probably in the gym. It's either going to be on the field or the gym if it rains. And so we're real proud of them. Then Monday, weather permitting, they'll be headed to Little Rock to War Memorial Stadium and competing in the state band competition. And, man, they have done really, really well this year. They've brought home a truckload of trophies.
Yeah.
They've won grand champions at a couple places. And so really proud of our Rivercrest band and the work that Hunter Durham and Mr. Sebastian Isom do for the band, and proud of those guys.
I was wondering if anybody had an update on the Pocahontas Blavel game. Last we heard, it was Pocahontas 14-12 at the end of the third quarter. If you could give us an update, we'd sure appreciate it.
Is that game at Blyville or is that game at Pocahontas?
I'm
we
not
know?
sure.
I think it's at Blyville.
Is it?
At Blyville? You know, last week I was thinking they were over here, and they were actually in Blyville last Friday night. I thought they were here.
Oh, maybe it's at Pocahontas.
Because the game was listed last, and usually when it's listed last, Trumann was, it's their home. But that's not the way it was last week.
Good kick there by.
Boy, make sure it goes in.
Going to roll in, yeah.
I'm going to have to talk to him about that this week.
Yeah.
You'd think it was a one-score game the way we're all nervous up here, but that's just the way it is, man. You just don't count nothing until it's all wrapped up.
Yeah.
We're really close with 20 seconds left to go in the game.
So we won't even have to snap the ball here.
Colts are going to win a big one tonight, guys. I mean, they come over and they just did exactly what they needed to do. They didn't leave no doubt and turned it into a mercy rule game, and they're going to win this game 49-14. Ronnie, it was a amazing performance for the Rivercrest Colts.
Hey, on the offensive side, Kobe Turner's show, you know, he had – what did he end up with, Danny, 191?
9 carries, 191 yards, 4 touchdowns.
I don't think he even played the second half, did he? Maybe
just
played a little bit of defense.
Had that 144-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah,
and
that's
right.
That's right.
And then defensively, you know, there were several folks who had a great night on defense. Obviously, Wyatt Lancaster is about 4 tackles away from being the career tackle leader in Rivercrest history. Has a chance to do that on senior night next week against Blyville. Kylan Sanders had a great night defensively.
He sure did, there for the
10
half.
10 tackles, 2 sacks. Wyatt ends up with 13 tackles. Marcus Slayton, 9 tackles. But a lot of Kier Morris, Kobe Turner, 6 tackles. Jaden Young, 5 tackles. So just a good job by some of those guys.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting Friday night next week at Cortez Kennedy Field. It's going to be all kind of things happening. They're going to have senior night. We're going to have a game for the conference championship. We're going to see some more records fall, more than likely.
Yeah.
And so, guys, make your plans now to be at the Cortez Kennedy Field next Friday night. And I don't know what the weather's going to hold. I know it's supposed to be colder for sure. So we'll bundle up and get out there and cheer on the Rivercrest Colts.
Poor Bubba.
Poor Bubba. We'll have to get him a propane heater or something up there.
Something.
But listen, thank you. Sorry about the little bit of glitches tonight with the internet. Just a whole lot of people here at the game, and I'm sure the phones had something to do with it. But thank you for watching, and y'all